Welcome back to Connecticut. Taking a look now at the Palace Theater. Lots of iconic places around Stamford, but the most iconic, of course, if you ask me, is going to be the NBC Sports headquarters. That's where we're coming at you with the Universal Open Rocket League Grand Finals. I can't believe we're at the Grand Finals already, and here's our Grand Finals brisk bracket. We see Cloud9 and G2 Esports moving on from our first two matches. Now we've got Girls and Ghost Gaming coming up next. And I'm joined once again by Quinn Lobdell by Wavepunk. Welcome back to the desk for a very exciting match. Who are you rooting for here, Wavepunk?
Rooting for? Nobody, because I am a good caster and I'm not biased.
professional.
But I like both these teams a lot. They're pretty cool. Who are you rooting for, Quinn?
You know, I think I'm just gonna have to mimic you right there. I am completely neutral with no bias at all.
None?
Okay.
Can I have bias?
Not biased for North America at all. Nope.
Based on logo alone, I gotta say girls. They're looking real sharp here with that hand drawn.
Girls is pretty good.
Well, they've got some other things going for them, so let's talk about the team of girls, and they're two fine players here. We got Greasy Meister and Scrub Killa, huge names in the EU scene.
Yeah, these are some very impressive players. Scrub Killa, this is the child prodigy of Rocket League. If there's ever been a superstar in the making, it's been this guy. He's been playing since he was 12 years old and finally starting to become old enough to compete.
He's been in the making since he was 12. This logo took him about 30 seconds, I think, but I agree with Rachel. I love the logo. It's fantastic. They're going to win
actual
just
handwriting,
based
I
on
think.
graphic design. I'm pretty sure they made it in paint, but I can't wait to watch Scrub Killa competing in his first LAN as a player who is eligible in Psyonix products.
Yeah, 15-year-old guy, so much swagger, and he's gonna need every ounce of it going into this matchup here because Ghost is a scary team. We saw them in New York City where they qualified. Wavepunk, what else can you tell me about them?
I mean, this is one of the teams that when we were talking to everybody yesterday about who they're scared of, who they're watching out for, this was one of the big ones, one of the people they talked about. One of the only North American teams that girls didn't mention, though. They were very into Cloud9 and G2. They're like, those are the guys we're most looking out for. Ghost wasn't anywhere on their lips, but Ghosts here had handiwork in their qualifier, and they are looking to improve on it right now.
Yeah, Lethamyr, this guy, he has just always kind of made his own team and really formed the strategy, the tactics behind it. This is a guy who's a very smart player, difficult to play against, and I think that he's kind of just created his 2v2 dream team right here with Memory.
Absolutely, a very analytical player here, and we're fortunate enough to check in with Ghost as they break down some of the top plays from the NA Regionals for us.
Hi, I'm Lethamyr,
And I'm Memory.
and we're here to break down one of the plays from our games in the Northeast Regional Finals.
So here we're 3.5 minutes into an overtime with FlyQuest in game 2.
And so in this corner here, I challenge the player that's approaching me, and I get a backflip that brings it up the wall in the corner. And I knew that a player was coming, and I was trying to back up my teammate on defense.
So I saw that Leth was actually going for this, and I was like, yeah, go Leth. So I came back to kind of back him up.
Right. And so that's why I came back and collected that boost before the player could challenge. And then when the player challenged the ball across, it wasn't on target, so Memory was able to help me out.
Yeah, and I just backflipped hoping to get it out. I wasn't really sure, but it worked.
Yeah, it was a nice soft touch, so that it was close enough to me and not to the opponent, and that's when Memory...
That's when I started telling him to pop the ball because I knew I could follow it.
Yeah, he was like, pop it, so I just popped it immediately, and that's when I got it over the player, and that's why Memory had this free ball here.
Yeah, I was able to take a quick shot, and fortunately, they weren't able to get it. It was just under the crossbar.
Yeah, Memory's accuracy is on point at all times, and he just hits right under the crossbar, and I remember just yelling, nice shot, like just screamed it in the middle of the stadium.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
I'm not gonna do that.
Why?
It's in front of public television. What is that? They're gonna use this.
Please use it.
No.
You can use it. It's okay.
Oh, they did use it. Spoiler alert, it made it in there.
I loved getting to see the ball's perspective. We never get to see the ball's perspective, but it was rolling like the field's upside down. I was like, oh, this is, man, how disoriented would it be to be the ball?
Yeah, everybody asked where is ball. Nobody ever asked how is ball.
How is ball?
No. Well, I love to see that camaraderie there on the team. You know, Lethamyr is a pretty tough, pretty scary player. He puts a lot into the game, so to find a perfect match there in Memory, it's going to be a beautiful matchup. They're going to take that against the guys of Team Girls, and we are going to get to watch that matchup in just a few seconds. Our teams are just about ready to begin, but before they do, we got a quick word from our sponsor.
Yes, yes.
All right, we've got our two teams. Ghost Gaming and Girls are in their seats. They've got hands on controllers and just doing a little pre-match conversation here. So I'm going to hand it over to Quinn and Wavepunk to take us into the action once again.
Oh boy. You see, you notice that the Greasy Meister and Scrub Killer on Girls are wearing different jerseys because these are the two players who are left over from their respective 3v3 rosters and said, hey, let's form a team, let's compete. And right now, they've actually made it further, at least Scrub Killer made it further than the duo of the rest of his team. So here he is in the finals, they're not. And he's happy to see how far he can make it here in Stamford.
Yeah, both Scrub Killer and Greasy Meister, these are some very, very fast players. Some of the fastest in the game, and definitely, I think, some favorites in the tournament.
When game number 1 gets underway, we see Girls with an opportunity on offense, but no goal to show for it, and then Ghost able to break out into the blue for a moment, but now Girls back up on offense here. Lethamyr winning the touch in the corner. They'll try to carry it over the top of Greasy Meister, start to open up some space. Scrub Killer falling back quickly. Memory in to take the shot. Brought Greasy Meister taking the save there. They brought Scrub Killer out, but Greasy Meister actually managed to rotate around quickly and make that save and keep us scoreless here in match number 1, game number 1. There's Greasy onto an open net. Is it in? It is. It'll just drop right in. An aggressive offense from Ghost does leave their half open. And a great clear from Scrub Killer will set it up.
You see Memory that he tries to get in the way of the ball there, but Lethamyr is right behind him, following up on the wall, and just kind of made Lethamyr redundant there with that touch and putting that straight to the center. Good follow-up there from Greasy Meister.
Yep, 4:02 left to go. A minute into game number 1. The Girls already scoring. Greasy Meister waiting in net. Lethamyr out first. Greasy will get contact. Now Scrub. Ball on his head, flick to Greasy. Shot towards the net quickly. Lethamyr's up. Gets it onto his own backboard, but here comes Scrub Killer with a follow-up. Memory's in net, ready for it, and he gets the save. The hold on the ball control. Greasy tries to pop it over the top of Memory. He just sets up the ball for Lethamyr. Takes a shot towards the net. Scrub Killer in from the side. Cleared away. Scrub Killer into his corner. Scrub Killer, the first Batmobile we've seen today. Longer car. And a bit more power on his flicks. Just a slightly longer reach there, but generally maybe a little bit harder to control, a little bit less well-rounded in the octanes that everybody else is driving right now.
His teammate Fairy Peak known so well for using the same car. I'm sure he's learned quite a few tips, a few tricks there. You can see he always opts to go for those air dribbles, to just go for the delayed flicks there, something that the Batmobile is so good at.
Greasy Meister following, but Memory off his own backboard, makes solid contact. Lethamyr over the top of 2. Scrub Killer has to buy some time here on the retreating defense. He'll be able to get it away from Memory. Greasy Meister waiting in net. Lethamyr's shot. Double commitment, but Scrub Killer and Greasy both on the ground quickly. Shouldn't hurt him too badly. The shot's coming from the corner. Scrub Killer makes another save. Having to play a lot of defense right now. Girls trapped in their own half. I think Greasy finally get it over the top of 1. And then win the 50-50 with the other. The ball will end up in the orange corner. And Lethamyr thinking about moving out as Memory gets the demolition in the corner. That'll open up some space. Scrub Killer's needing to buy time for Greasy Meister to get back on the field. Greasy in the corner. Looks for the boost. I don't think he got it. I think Memory actually successfully grabbed his own boost. And now on the counterattack, it's just Greasy in the back. Scrub Killer just creating interference from behind. And Greasy's able to move up quickly.
We've seen this already quite a few times. Greasy Meister, he's the one who opts to go for that challenge and let Scrub follow up. I think using the Batmobile's ability to get a lot of power on the ball with not as much boost.
1:40 on the clock. Greasy Meister through the air, looking for a pinch with Scrub. Even in enemy territory, then it leaves the backfield pretty open here. Memory and Lethamyr able to get back down the field and tie up this game. 1 minute and 33 seconds left.
And here, Lethamyr just reading Greasy Meister like a book, positioned so far up the field.
That touch from Greasy, it seemed like he thought Scrub Killer was behind him instead of underneath.
Well, I mean, I think he saw them both combine for that first touch, going for that pinch, but he should have pushed that ball across the net to the other side of that corner. I think just a little bit of a mind fart there.
Greasy Meister getting bumped in the orange. Memory now towards the backboard. Scrub Killer up past 1. Lethamyr back in over the top of 1 and open net. Scrub Killer coming up from the ground, should be able to get this one away. Lethamyr trying to come back around. He gets demolished. Memory on a failed clear from Scrub Killer will finish it off. And that's the lead there for Ghost.
Yeah, Memory did a good job here, playing so patiently there. And you see Griezmeister and Scrub, a big mistake. Both of them double committing for that same ball. They're going for that same save. There's no trust and getting punished for it.
Now, a minute and 10 left to go. Ghost. Oh my goodness, the kickoff will tie it right back up. I was about to say that they finally gotten the lead back, but this is the nature of 2v2. Look at this double commitment here. Greasy with a great cheat up there, just bulldozers through Scrubkilla to get the goal.
Yeah, but just pushing through both players on the opposite team and Scrubkilla as well.
And now, just like that, it's all tied back up. Anybody's game in game number 1. First of 3 wins stays in the upper bracket. Clear down the field. Lethamyr in his corner. Griezmeister doesn't even challenge, just falls back for ball control. Tries to pass across to Scrub. The ball makes it past his teammate. He's having to play in the ball chasing, shadowing style. Can work very well in 2v2. Demolition on the Scrubkilla will open up the backfield. It's just Greasy. You can see him immediately turn around just to play defensively. Trying to read the passes and actually manages to get the play all by himself in the air. What a shot from Greasy.
This is some heroic effort of a shot here. Going for the block there. He just tries to get in front of Lethamyr, but being able to get that 50-50 into the ceiling and back down onto his own car there. There's no defender. That's the danger of going for those cross-field passing plays in 2v2. You have no third player to protect the goal in a situation like that.
Just bouncing off of Lethamyr. Being able to successfully read the ball in time to orient his car properly. That one past Scrubkilla. Memory will have an open net, but Griezmeister does rotate it in quickly enough. He'll be able to make the save. Griezmeister winning the 50-50 with Lethamyr. Scrubkilla up. Shot down the field. Memory on the backboard with 9 seconds left, down by 1. Need to find a way to get aggressive right now and find a goal. Griezmeister up off the backboard. Scrubkilla in, just needs to kill it. He'll actually just take the shot outright. Best way to make sure there's no chance of them rotating out. Puts in one more goal. The buzzer beater will seal it.
Just more meals for Soylent here.
That's right.
Scoring that 0-second goal here. I mean, that was an interesting last minute or so of gameplay there. Being able to see Griezmeister in that 2v1 situation, it looked like he was in a lot of danger. He realized, I need to challenge the ball right away. Being able to turn that into a winning goal.
Yeah, no, it was very impressive performance there from girls. So they're able to beat Ghost on that one. And Griezmeister getting a hat trick there. Scrubkilla only having to put in 1, got 2 of the assists. 7 shots from Griezmeister. A lot of the aggression being led here by the veteran.
Just 10 shots on both sides. But we saw a lot more danger, I think, honestly, coming from Ghost, I want to say. It felt like Griezmeister and Scrubkilla on girls were really sitting in the net quite a bit here, but there was just some big mistakes here coming from Ghost, where we would see both players committing to the ball a little too early.
Well, one of their mistakes here, or one of the mistakes from girls there that Ghost was able to capitalize on was one of their goals. So even a bit of weaknesses here from the Europeans, but so far, the offensive pressure, the offensive impact has been felt on the side of Ghost. Even there, another mistake. Both goals we saw from Ghosts came on defensive errors from girls, but still, this one helped even things back up. And then the next 2 goals, great performances. And honestly, I don't know. Griezmeister, that's insane. Sort of like some, you tell me, Quinn. Some luck, some skill, combination of the 2. How do you feel about
I think if we ask Griezmeister, that's all skill, no luck.
Of course, he would say that.
But that is really fortunate, I would say.
Fortunate, good word.
I want to say that there was a huge risk there taken from Ghost to go for that passing play. Griezmeister, he did recognize how important it was to just get in the way. There was no other defender. If he does block that, if he can land quickly, I mean, the possibility is there to score a goal, and I think that he went for that opportunity.
Oh, and remember that Scrubkilla had just been demoed moments before that, so the pass play maybe making sense.
I don't think it was
2v1.
complete luck, essentially.
For sure. Oh, I think I couldn't have done it. Griezmeister definitely has the skills and the wherewithal to read the play and make the shot. And Griezmeister, we talked to beforehand, he's here to prove himself. He's here to show that he can do this. He's been a champion before, and he wants to be one again. So Scrubkilla, here up on offense is Memory in his own corner. After dropping game 1, we know Ghost will be looking to bounce back in game 2. Nice plays from girls, though, to keep this ball in the orange. Scrubkilla just waiting. Lethamyr misses, and Scrubkilla will take a shot. Memory into the corner. Griezmeister picking up ball control, now back out from the orange corner, finally into the blue. Scrub with a pop over left. Memory versus Greasy Meister. Looking for the flick over the top. Able to pinch it off of Memory. Send it out quickly. Here comes Scrub. Slowly contested by Lethemir, ends up in the orange corner. Defenders kiss a little bit in net and then space back out. The pressure starting to build here for girls. Scrub tries to push it through, but Memory winning the 50-50 back into the corner. Now Greasy Meister using the corner to his advantage, putting it across the goal. A great clear from left to send it back into the blue. Now Scrub Killer back on defense. Rotate past Greasy, get us back out to midfield. Nice flick and a demolition on the Lethemir. It's just Memory here. He's got to make the play past Greasy, and he does so. Gets it all the way out by himself. Lethemir will be coming off. A little bit of boost and ready to try and pick up the pass. Here he comes. The shot goes wide. And Greasy and Scrub Killer on the counterattack. This shot also a bit wide at the goal.
Very solid defensive play here coming from Memory. Multiple saves with zero boost. This guy's been an absolute hero here for Ghost.
On the pressure, though, from girls continuing. The Scrub Killer misses on the post. Greasy Meister with another shot. His Memory's backwards, and he will make it worthwhile. That's a 1-0 lead there for girls.
And Greasy Meister initially making his name as an offensive powerhouse here. You can just see why. Look at the power he gets on that shot. It's difficult to really pick and choose a place there. He could have put that one anywhere. It felt like Ghost here was really hanging on by a thread there by the offensive pressure here from girls.
Girls using these first 2 minutes very effectively. A lead in the series, not a lead in game 2 as well. Scrub Killer get over the top of left. Memory pops it high, and Greasy looks for the read, gets airborne, and beats Lethemir to the ball. Coming back out, Scrub Killer, nobody in net. He just lofts it high, and Greasy's falling all the way back. Which will work out as Memory wins the 50-50. Greasy tries to keep it on the ground, but Memory reads it. Now Greasy needing to get up high, get there before Lethemir does. Lethemir stayed on the ground. He saw Greasy Meister get up very quickly. Greasy, another pop. No boost though. He'll have to fall back. And Memory with the back pass to Lethemir. I'm not sure he realized the boost situation in girls. But Scrub Killer, what a win in the corner. Tries to win another one, but Memory's there. The 50-50s from Memory have been something that Ghost have been able to rely on this series despite not being able to get the lead.
Sure, when you have a player who's hitting such solid 50-50s continuously, it's really important in 2v2 because those 50-50s, oftentimes, that's what sets up a goal. Just something as small as a 1-50-50.
Double commit there from Greasy and Scrub that left them very high in the air. Lethemir wasn't able to find a shot. Greasy Meister with another follow-up, a good play there from Lethemir to clear it away. Memory now on the counterattack, gets it past Scrub, and Greasy Meister will be the next one to the ball. Goes it back into the corner. Little block the shot from Lethemir. Now counterattack, the bump. Memory falling back to net. Greasy tries to pop it high. Not sure where he was going with that one. As Scrub Killer was already upfield. And it works out as they get the ball back in midfield. Pop it back towards the Ghost goal. With 1.5 minutes left to go in game number 2. Right now, still holding on to the 1-goal lead. Girls playing some more defense. Memory now back up to midfield. Looking to hold on to this by himself. See if we can bring out some defenders. Nobody taking the bait, though. Scrub Killer. Back up to mid. A miss from Lethemir. A bump on the Memory. Greasy out of boost, not able to make a fast shot, and Lethemir has time to recover. And on the final minute, still a 1-goal game. Girls, they've held on to the lead the whole game. But still, that 1-goal margin could be eliminated at any point from a fluke pinch from the corner or a simple defensive mistake. And Ghost, everything to play for here in the last 45 seconds.
We saw in game 1 a lot more offensive demolition play, bump play here coming from Ghost. Now opting to play a little bit more passive. We see a lot more mirroring and just shadowing coming from Lethemir, following Memory.
Lethemir up in front, the ball goes past both of them. Memory has to fall back and loop around. 25 seconds remaining. Just needing to find 1 goal to send us to overtime. A demolition on the Memory in enemy territory. And Scrub Killer, plenty of room to be aggressive. Greasy Meister with a shot, and that demolition on the Memory actually spawns the goalie in behind him. Scrub Killer with a save. The final 10 seconds. Double miss on the air. Greasy Meister with a shot down the field, and that one should seal the deal. The miss on the side from both players just opening up the midfield, and Greasy Meister's there first. Memory not able to get there in time.
I think just kind of going for that last-ditch effort, Ghosts. We're recognizing just not enough time on the clock to make a play happen here. Those kinds of risks can always just lead to the game ending and being completely out of hand in the final few seconds there.
Ghost needed a kickoff goal. They didn't find it, so that means game 2 will be in the bag here for girls as they've taken the first 2. 1 game away from a sweep of Ghost. Ghost needing to figure themselves out right now because they're going to have to win 3 straight if they want to stay in the upper bracket.
All around solid control here coming from girls. They're doing a lot better job, I think, compared to game 1, not falling for the double commit nearly as much. We saw significantly better communication here on girls' side. And I think maybe a loss of confidence here coming from Ghost. It felt like I saw them just willing to take more risks, play more aggressive. Here, what used to be 10 shots aside, now we see only 3 shots here. And let's take a look at what happened here in game number 2. What made girls so successful? Here you can see that first play there, just the ball constantly hitting off the post, Greasy Meister following it up. And it felt like that was a trend this game. Greasy Meister continuously following up on that ball.
Yeah, the continuous pressure, he's been great in this entire series so far. Only 2 goals there in game number 2, but they were both on the side of girls. They're able to take that 2-game lead right now. We talked to Scrub Killer beforehand too. One of the fun things is he is one of the biggest streamers in Rocket League because you're able to stream at an earlier age than you were able to compete professionally. So he's like, well, if I can't compete in the tournaments, I'm gonna go out and stream a lot. So he's made a name for himself on the Twitch community. But when we talked to him yesterday, which would you rather do, keep streaming or become a pro? And he says, absolutely be a pro. He would absolutely, he's been chomping at the bit to get this opportunity.
You can see him there, Scrub Killer, the young, such a prodigy this guy is, and he's so calm and collected. It's really incredible to see how comfortable somebody so young can be in a competitive environment, or on a stage. Nonetheless, that's not easy with all these lights, with foreign environments, and he's been traveling as well.
He's been calm and collected and confident. I've never seen a player in his first competitive environment like this. He's played in tournaments before, but in a official, like, sanctioned event like this is the first time he's been able to compete, and he is confident he can beat all of these guys no problem.
Yeah, you just don't want to be on the receiving end of
Nope.
any talk from Scrub Killer, because trust me, he talks a lot of trash.
Well, game 3, can he back it up? Can they get the sweep over Ghosts? We'll find out. It's do or die time for the boys from North America. Memory and Greasy on the kickoff. Goes in Ghost's favor, and Scrub Killer doesn't have a great response to it. Again, the 50-50s from Memory. Solid this entire series. Lethemir trying to bait in Scrub Killer, but the challenge goes girls' way. Memory past Greasy. A nice touch to eliminate Scrub Killer as well, but Greasy gets back before Lethemir can make the shot. Can he get the block here as well? Actually, both players miss. I think Lethemir was expecting Greasy to make contact and backed off, and now on the flip side, here comes Scrub Killer off the ceiling, gets the pitch, and it goes in! Are you kidding me? What proficiency from the rookie.
This is so confident. Scrub gets that boost. He gets that first touch, brings the ball onto the ground, and immediately goes for the pinch there. And you see Lethemir not covering that corner of the goal, going straight to the left. He's trying to make sure he has all options available, but he did not expect the speed of that pinch to outpace both defenders.
That was insane, and on the other side, 2v2s happen. The kickoff goal goes in, one mistake and one missed position means that we're all tied up, a double commit on kickoff.
Both the players are going for the kickoff. That is questionable to say the least there. Maybe
not the mistake I'm expecting from this level of this caliber of players. It's simply just a miscommunication. But still, back to the drawing board. We're all tied back up. That's the thing about Rocket League. The crazy, amazing goals are worth just as many as the freebies here. Lethemir, man, Greasy Meister by himself, able to fend off Lethemir. And Lethemir has been a player that many people have talked about as being a very annoying, scary, frustrating player to play against. He's very good at being exactly where you don't want him to be, but it feels like he's just not had quite the proficiency today that we have seen from him in the qualifiers and in previous events.
Yeah, he's a very gritty player, if you will. He's so good in the... Wow, fantastic save there from Greasy Meister, but Lethemir, like right here, these are the opportunities where Lethemir thrives, and you're normally used to seeing him control the ball.
And this time his touch off of the hit from Scrub Killer will go backwards. Demolition on Lethemir leaves Memory in net. He'll be up in time. The shot's high anyways. Scrub Killer now back around into the corner. Up high, looking for the counter on Memory. Down to the backboard once more. Lethemir with a great clear out to midfield. Gives Greasy Meister control, and he finds Scrub Killer on the wall. Now towards the backboard, it's Memory again. Backboard positioning from Memory. It's been instrumental in the defense of Ghost. Lethemir now looking for the pass. Memory respecting Greasy Meister's positioning. Oh dear, the ball goes past Scrub as he was going for boost. I don't think he was ready for the ball to be coming his way. Greasy Meister able to handle this by himself, and he's got the ball back in the orange versus Memory again. Another shot towards the goal, another save for Memory.
Yeah, an easy play there. I don't think Memory maybe knew how much boost Greasy Meister had that it was going to be a difficult shot to get any power on for him.
Memory lofting this one high, and Greasy Meister able to beat Lethamyr to the ball, and now Scrub Killer versus Memory in a 1v1. The 1v1 master here of Scrub Killer. Can he get it? He can with the brilliant plays. Oh my goodness.
Pay attention here. Scrub Killer actually has no boost. He gets the ball on top of his car. He hits the pad. He gets just enough. Memory expecting the potential delayed flicker air dribble. He goes for the pre-jump, jumps up high in the air, and Scrub Killer is full of mind games. No boost, no prob.
One of the biggest 1v1 tournaments in the world, the 12 Titans. There's been 2 of them. You know who won them both seasons? Scrub Killer.
The one Titan.
The one Titan. There's only one. And that's a lead now. It's on 2 massive goals from Scrub Killer. Here in game 3. Gets a save as well to boot. He is playing a great game here in his first series on the Universal Open Grand Final stage. Greasy Meister with a clear out to midfield. Lethamyr lofting it high. Memory's thinking about it, but he falls back, and actually Lethamyr was going to be the first one up to engage the ball. Now Memory over the top of Greasy. Greasy puts it to the corner. 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. And a nice pass down in front, but Memory not quite there. And in 2v2s, to be that tightly positioned on the goal, you have to score, or it just is a risk of having another goal go in, and Memory just wasn't willing to take that risk. Flip side, they make some defensive stops and now have ball control back in midfield, looking for the pinch into the blue corner. Greasy Meister there. Response from Lethamyr, and Scrub Killer with a goal line save. Now up to Greasy, looking for the pass towards the backboard. Coming back out to Memory again. Been very well positioned on defense. Scrub Killer versus Lethamyr. Scrub Killer pitches it to his corner again. The defense from girls holding on when they need it most.
We've seen some success here coming from Ghost. This hasn't been a one-sided affair by any means. Memory, it's just been the smallest of mistakes coming from Memory and Lethamyr that have separated these 2 teams.
The final minute of game 3. Down by 1 goal, Ghosts needs to find a way to put it together if they want to see game 4. Memory falling back. No boost in his own corner. He's now out on the backboard. Greasy Meister can take this one slow. As Memory falls down, Greasy Meister up again onto the backboard once more. Falling back, allowing Scrub Killer to move in, hoping to bring out defenders. Nothing happens. He lets Lethamyr hold on to ball control. A bump from Memory, I believe, gave some more pace to that ball, but Greasy Meister still makes the save. And despite the 1 failed kickoff this game, the defense from girls has been nearly perfect, as they have kept any true offensive plays from working on the Ghosts' half. 20 seconds remaining, down by 1. A pass up to Memory, looking for the shot, but doesn't find contact. Scrub Killer will be uncontested on the backboard with the ball, and he can just stall this play out, burn time off the clock. That's 2 players in the air here for girls. If Lethamyr can find this angle, it'll go in. Doesn't happen. No, it is the post, but he's able to finish it off. The double commit in the corner means it's tied all up.
Being able to just take this risk here and putting that one in off the inside of the post there, it looked like a feels bad man, just that slightest, the smallest of miss there, but able to follow it up. Great play there from Lethamyr, the decision to commit to that ball.
He had to, he had no other option, and now a tie game in 4 seconds. Lethamyr has another opportunity to score here. Scrub Killer in the back will get the clear. He's got a decent amount of boost. Memory doesn't really kill it. Greasy Meister's up, tries to find it for Scrub, but he tries to keep it alive, but he can't. Overtime in game 3. Off a kickoff. Going in girls' favor. Memory falling back. Greasy Meister airborne. Into the corner. Memory plays it away. Greasy thinks about moving in, but doesn't, and he kind of zones Scrub Killer out of the play. The positional mistakes here gives Ghost a win in game 3.
No, you see Scrub Killer, he pushes forward on the play there, but there's no chance that Greasy Meister's ever going to go back. He's taking the long route back to that goal, going around the edge of the corner instead of moving directly and going diagonally across directly to the goal there. Scrub Killer, the last second positional mistake, the mind lapse here is going to let Ghost sneak in a win.
Well, I don't want to put the blame entirely on Scrub Killer. I feel like Greasy Meister taking that long path back.
I don't think that there was much he could have
up.
done. Greasy Meister needed to come back, and I think he was opting to go straight for the boost there. There was just nothing. It's just one of those situations where Scrub Killer figured maybe I can challenge this ball here, not expecting Memory to have the pace that he did coming up off the wall to take a shot there. Really well done there from from Memory.
Oh, and Memory taking advantage of the situation. Take a look at the highlights from that game. What a match it was. It looked like Ghosts were all done, but they came back and they were able to fend off the monstrous plays from Scrubkilla. This first goal did not look possible, but he finds the opening, and the second one was just as monumental all by himself. Scrubkilla did massive work this game, but still, Ghosts were able to find a way through.
Yeah, with 2 defenders as well, guarding the same angle, able to make that one happen here. This was that huge communication error here we saw coming from Girls there. Both players coming to the ball. And this, when Scrubkilla had no boost here, he fools Memory into getting to that pre-jump there and just sticking on the ground. That's the power of the Batmobile, being such a flat ball, being able to get underneath it.
Now, Lethamyr here, at the end of the game, he had been struggling for accuracy the whole game. He finally finds just enough to give himself the second shot that he can't miss, ties up the game, and then it was a quick work in overtime on the defensive lapse. And again, these defensive mistakes were what spelled the demise of Girls in Game 3.
I see what you're talking about there. Greasy Meister, he makes that last second turn, just going just a little bit up that wall there. That is difficult, and you can see the 2 dads there watching. Scrubkilla's dad on the right and Jonathan Memory's dad there on the left. Watching with lots of support, maybe a little bit of friendliness between the 2, maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah, I would be very interested to hear, like, if they have any choice words for each other. It's like, oh, why's your kid beating my kid? Stop it,
A lot of pride in your kids, especially Scrubkilla's dad. He has seen a lot of success with his child, and he's been an active supporter for Scrubkilla for so long. Such a young child without the support, and this goes for all the Rocket League players, without the support of their parents, it just would not be possible.
For sure. I mean, we got to meet Scrubkilla about 3 years ago at the first RLCS finals, and his dad was right there beside him. I don't think I've ever actually talked to Scrubkilla without his dad being right there with him. He's accompanied him to everything, being very, very supportive, and it's great to see the parents getting behind their kids here in esports. So, Game 4, inbound here. Girls still with the 2-game advantage. If they take this Game 4, that'll be it, but Game 4 has so much hanging on it for Ghosts. They've got to win it if they want to see Game 5. They have to reverse sweep Girls here if they want to stay in the upper bracket.
Lethamyr with some of those last-second heroics, able to kind of make up for what he might feel was a lacking game.
Scrubkilla hoping for the fake on the ceiling reset, but didn't get any fish taking the bait. Now Memory past 1. Greasy Meister into the corner. Now Greasy back down. Lethamyr pops it high. Scrubkilla will be the next one in. Lethamyr's challenge goes neutral. Greasy Meister now up to Scrubkilla. Shot towards the net. Quick, aggressive play. And Memory's got the read, and he's got the boost in his own corner. Scrubkilla has to fall back. Memory now. Shot towards the goal. Be wide. Lethamyr not there to make a shot, but comes in with a second play. Scrubkilla is able to get the demolition and then quickly get back into goal. An attack from Lethamyr. 2 demolitions here, and the dribble past 1. Can he get Lethamyr in goal? Gets the flick past him, and that's Scrubkilla for you, folks.
There's a reason he has been the 2-time winner of the Total Titans, just by himself, able to dribble out both of these 2 defenders there. Just so clear that his ability to stop the ball and kill it, turn on a dime as well. It's so good, and using such a small flat card to get underneath the ball, that's really what gives Scrub that ability.
It's been a long time since there's been a player at this level of competition that I get excited when they have the ball with space, because he just has the potential to completely dismantle the other team consistently. We've seen him do it a few times now. A bump onto the goalie as well. Greasy Meister's too far back to make work of it, but Scrubkilla is just trying to do it all by himself again. Looking for Memory in the corner, doesn't find him, nearly gets the demolition. Greasy Meister now past Lethamyr as well, just trying to get the ball to Scrub. A nice setup. Memory's got it, but Scrubkilla just patiently waiting out the touch, knowing it wasn't going to be that strong. But still, the defense holds on for Ghost. And we're going to stay at just 1-0 in favor of Girls.
And if you're a Ghost in this situation, when you see Scrubkilla beginning to balance that ball on top of your car, you need to challenge it almost immediately, because the second he gets that ball in that position, the ability to go for a quick flick and create power out of a shot, it's so easy for him, and you need to stop it. It's a huge threat.
Memory down the field. Scrubkilla gets the loft to Greasy. Looks to hold on to it by himself. Trying to fake Lethamyr into the air. The challenge comes through for Ghost, and they'll get back into the blue. And Scrubkilla in the back, a nice demolition from onto Memory gives Scrubkilla the space he needs. Now through the air, he's going to run a little bit short on boost here. Lethamyr able to play to the side. Greasy Meister now off the wall, looking for the challenge, finds it, gets the dunk, and it's a 2-goal lead for girls. What a play.
Here, you see Memory, he tries to go for something sneaky here, trying to get that ball on the left side of his car and get it past Greasy Meister and go around him. Unfortunately, Greasy Meister had that option covered.
Now here at halftime, girls with a 2-goal lead. They've successfully avoided kickoff goals and immediate mistakes after kickoff. Those were their demise in game 3. Greasy Meister pass 1, Lethamyr now back into the corner, Scrub Killer coming out of the play. They'll go across midfield. Out of boost, he'll rotate around while Greasy Meister moves up. Nice slow play. Make sure he gains full control. Now playing it across to Scrub Killer, all gassed up. Lethamyr on the backboard, will play it back down, pick up his own corner. Yeah, Scrub Killer chasing him, and now the ball's gonna stay here. Lethamyr now versus Greasy Meister. Tried to fake him out. Greasy Meister finds that perfect balance. Able to get the ball off of his opponent's hood. Scrub Killer in, winning the 50-50. Lethamyr has to play it across his own net, a dangerous situation. Memory also able to get in and back up the ball into the corner. Nice play there in the tight window. You see Greasy Meister not being super aggressive, happy to let Scrub just be a nuisance in enemy territory and just hold on to this 2-goal lead, make sure they don't get scored on any sort of pinches. Memory through the air. Scrub Killer onto the backboard. They bumps into each other in the corner for an extended period of time. Lethamyr tries to go for a flick, but their attack just wasn't fast enough to capitalize on that mistake. Scrub Killer kind of over-rotated Greasy Meister there. As he came out into the corner, both looking for boost, they bump into each other, but no harm done here for girls just yet. Scrub Killer now with a shot at the net. He's gonna put it up high. Memory moving into net. Lethamyr just trying to create interference. Scrub Killer's shot is wide as we hit the final minute of game 4. Memory moving up, and Greasy just gets it straight through the back line. He should be able to find this shot. Goes for the slow play. Beautiful mechanical accuracy and precision from Greasy Meister.
This is just a very smart read here from Greasy Meister. He recognizes that ball dribbling towards the goal there.
Folks, that is the 7-11 dual force achievement unlocked by Greasy Meister with his 7th goal and 11th save this match. And this weekend only, you can get a 2-for-1 deal on Brisk Beverages exclusively at 7-Eleven. Type !dual force into Twitch chat for more info. Scrub Killer is going to put one more in here, and this game is looking out of hand for girls.
You see Lethamyr there just trying to bump out Greasy Meister, expecting Greasy Meister to follow up on him. Scrub, this guy, he is just aware with, he's always aware of whatever's happening on the field. He's following up and doing it himself.
While they gave Ghosts some moments of opportunity, a glimpse of light of being able to win this series in game 3. Game 4 has just been all girls as they've been able to completely dominate here on the pitch. 30 seconds remaining, a 4-goal comeback possible in 2s, but very, very difficult, especially against the likes of Greasy and Scrub. And as they clear shot after shot, let's continue as nails in the coffin on girls' upper bracket hopes, or Ghosts' upper bracket hopes rather. Looking like they'll drop them down. And again, today we're to see 2 teams eliminated here from the Universal Open. Staying in that upper bracket, very important, and right now, girls have done everything they need here. The clock expires, you can't score 4 in 0 time. That's gonna be girls moving on.
The former world champion, Greasy Meister, a little bit of redeemed glory for him, coming in with a very impressive performance in Scrub Killer. We finally get to see him beginning to compete, and oh, is it exciting?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, this was great. I mean, when you talk about who runs the world, the answer is girls.
Totally.
And we got to see that play out right here today. I gotta say, though, between Greasy and Scrub Killer, it was nonstop achievements. It was nonstop scoring. It was really impressive. So, I mean, what is it that separates Greasy Meister from kind of the pack? We talk about Scrub Killer. He's young. He's won 1v1 tournaments. He's a sick player. So why Greasy?
Greasy Meister, in my mind, has some of the best just mental game on the pitch. He's so good at keeping his wits about him in situations. I mean, there was a season of RLCS where his team was really going through some bad emotional stuff, and he was a rock for those guys the entire time. He knows how to keep his wits about him no matter what the scoreline is.
Yeah, he's just so incredibly fast, and I'm sure you'll see. We talked about it, I think it was in game number 2, just how much Greasy Meister was following up on that ball. He's such an incredibly fast player, it's hard to stop him, and he reads the game so well.
Absolutely, and he was the recipient of our Brisk 7-Eleven Dual Force Achievement there. So as we check out these replays, you can keep an eye on him putting in that extra work, supporting Scrubkilla, and making these plays absolutely beautiful in tandem.
And it feels like these last two games really were just all about Scrubkilla there. Great job there from Greasy, kind of getting in the way and making it difficult for these two defenders just by positioning himself well on the field. You can see from the defender's perspective, from memory here, just trying to challenge the ball on Greasy Meister. Again, that speed, he controls the ball on the wall and he follows it up quickly as well.
He just, the Scrubkilla gets me excited about watching a man with ball control in a way that I haven't been excited in a long time. Like, I see him and I'm like, he's coming down on that first play, and I was like, there's just no chance. Is there? It's Scrubkilla. Maybe there's actually a chance. And oh my goodness, the plays he's able to pull off. Scrubkilla, I loved it.
All right, well, we have just a short break. When we come back from that, we're going to have Larry on the floor with our winning team. That's going to be girls, and I'm excited to hear the breakdown from these two players on this match. Stay tuned, guys. Welcome back, everyone. I told you we were at one of the best places in Connecticut. That's the NBC Sports headquarters right here in Stamford. You can see the outside of the building and a lovely sunset coming on. No, you know what? That's just a daytime. I've been inside a long time, but we're watching Rocket League. Forget what's going on outside. You guys are watching the Universal Open presented by Brisk Dual Force Guava Ginger Limeade, available exclusively at 7-Eleven. And we know how much the Rocket League community loves rewards for tuning in, so we have a special one for you this weekend in celebration of the Grand Finals. Beginning Saturday at noon Eastern, you can head to your local 7-Eleven and enjoy a buy one, get one free offer on all Brisk beverages. And for a guide on how to redeem the offer, type !Dual Force in the Twitch chat and get over to a local 7-Eleven at noon Eastern on Saturday as Day 2 action kicks off. The offer is available for a limited time only while supplies last, so don't miss out. Man, esports has really arrived. And, you know, I say it's because of the sponsors, but I know that it's in large part to the incredible players here. Just saw a great demonstration from the guys on girls. And this is a team that really makes me feel a lot of love for the game.
We have a 7-Eleven at the end of my street. I'm gonna call my roommates, be like, yo, go pick up some Brisk for me right now.
Clean them out of Brisk.
I don't miss it. Yeah, I need all that. But girls, man, what a game. What a game indeed. They had that one just from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, if anybody had any doubts about Greasy Meister, about Scrubkilla, about them and this upcoming season, what they're going to be able to do, like, oh, that was just a teaser, if anything.
Dude, well, I cannot wait for the insights. We got Larry down on the floor with girls. Break it down for me.
Yeah, we're standing by with girls, actually two guys, actually named girls, so we'll talk about this nice win. You guys were the first European team that we talked to yesterday that actually exuded some confidence. You talked about, we're here to win, and that's exactly what we're going to do. You pulled it off, Greasy Meister.
Yeah, we expected to play confident and good, and we know we're very fast, so we were just confident and it worked out.
Talk about your confidence too, Scrub. You talked about being, 15. I'm like, dude, you're going to be one of the top, Rocket League players in this world. And you talked about that was your goal, that you wanted to go out there and show people what you can do. You feel like you were able to do some of that today?
Yeah, I feel like I could prove a point today, so hopefully I proved the point. So, yeah, felt good.
All right, you guys were up 2-0 in that third game. You lost that game in overtime. How big was it to come out in that fourth game and really kind of, put your stamp on it?
I mean, we did some stupid mistakes in that game. We went for the kickoff together. It was great fun, but didn't work out too well. Yeah, and drank a lot of Brisk. It was great.
I was talking to the Ghost before the game, and Memory, they were feeling pretty confident that maybe you guys haven't seen Memory. I know you've played against Lethamyr plenty of times, but they felt like that was maybe a positive, something that they could take advantage of. You guys have never seen them. How were you able to kind of, stem that and able to get started and get out there and get fast?
We approach any game or any opponent the same. First game is like a little feeler. You like see how they play and if they're aggressive or defensive. And after that, it's just full force.
Scrub, what does it feel like to be the first European team to get a win?
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in E that we couldn't win before, but hopefully we can take it home for Europe, so yeah.
All right, lastly, how do you guys feel heading into the upper bracket? You're in the winner's bracket. You'll face the winner of this next game coming up.
Feel awesome. That's pretty much it. Yeah. How do you feel?
Scrub, you feel good? Yeah. Awesome, right?
Feeling amazing, yep. Feeling good. Ready to win.
All right, two guys named girls moving on to the upper bracket. Here are the grand finals, guys. Back to you.
Larry, thanks so much. Great high-scoring games there in some rounds, some low-scoring games as well. But what's important is all those goals are going to be translated into something special. In our last match, we had 16. That brings our total number of goals today up to 44, which means 8,800 meals are going to be donated by Soylent to the World Food Program USA. And you guys at home, if you want to get involved, you want to donate, then you can head over to wfpusa.org/Universal Open and help out a great cause as well. Now, we have a next and final upper bracket match here, and this is going to be the boys of Selfless, formerly Momentum, going up against Team Secret. Any thoughts going into this one?
Oh, man, I'm excited to see what Secret can do right now. We got 2 North American teams in the upper bracket. We got 1 European team. It'd be kind of cool if it was balanced, but Selfless, man, they are a deadly team.
Heck to your balance. USA all the way.
That's right, NA, baby.
Yeah, Quinn, any thoughts on this next matchup?
Selfless, this is probably the team that most impressed me. The whole regional, it was just, I'm speechless. I'm so excited for them.
It's a hype match. It's the last one of our upper bracket. Stay tuned.